Welcome to the interview with one of the most famous poems of all time. He is born in Scotland and is the most successful poet of Scotland. Welcome.
Thank you.
Hello, what is your name and where do you come from?
My name is Robert Burns and I come from Dumfries in Scotland.
Okay, and when were you born?
I was born in 25th January 1759 in Alloway, Scotland.
And are you married?
Yes, I married to Jean Armour in 1788.
Okay, so do you have any children?
I have 9 children. I have 5 daughters and 4 sons.
Wow, that's a lot of children.
Yes.
And what are their names?
My son's names are William Nicole Burns and he was named after my father. Then there's Maxwell Burns and James G. Burns. And my daughter's names are Frances Vallis Burns, Elizabeth Burns, Jane Burns and Elizabeth Riddle Burns and Elizabeth Patton Burns.
Wow, okay, and when were they all born?
They were all born between 1785 and 1796.
Okay, and are your parents, are they still alive?
My mother's still alive, but my father passed away February in 1784. His name was William Burns, like my son, and was born in November 11th, 1721 in Dunnottar Castle in United Kingdom. And my mother's name is Agnes Brown and she was born in March 17th in 732 in Culzean Castle, United Kingdom.
Okay, and when did you start using Burns as your family name?
We started using it in 1784 as a family name.
Okay, and what do you do for a living?
I'm a poet, a lyricist and a farmer.
Okay, so what does it include to be a poet?
That's an excellent question. A poet is a person who writes poetry, and the work of a poet is essentially one of communications, either expressing ideas in a literal sense or such as writing about specific events or places.
Okay. So in your poetry, a red, red rose, when you said, "Oh my love is like a red, red rose, that's newly sprung in June." What did you mean by that?
By that I mean the love is as beautiful like red roses in the summertime.
Okay, beautiful. So I noticed that painting of a red rose behind us. Did you paint that?
Yeah, indeed I did. I painted it at the time when I made the poet Red Roses.
Wow, what a talent.
Yeah, thank you.
So, what year did you write one of your most famous poem or To a Mouse?
I wrote that in 1785.
Okay, but in what year did you write your first song?
I wrote my first song in 1774.
And what's that song called?
That song was called Oh One, Oh Loved.
Okay, so when did you write your first official poetry book?
The first edition of the book came out in 1786 in bookstores.
Okay, so how did that sell?
It went pretty well. It was pretty good. It was sold out in most bookstores in under 1 month.
Wow, that's very good by first book.
Thank you.
So, do you have any big plans for the future, like writing another poetry book or paint another painting or just settle down and concentrate on the farming?
I don't see myself in the painting business, but in the future I'm gonna write I'm gonna write many more poets, and I'm just gonna settle in with my family.
Okay. So it's my pleasure to interview with you.
The pleasure was all mine.
Great. So, this was an interview with Robert Burns, who is the most famous poet in Scotland and has sold over 100,000 copies of his first poetry book, Burns Poetry. Now we are going to end the show with Robert Burns reading his poem, A Red, Red Rose. Take it away.
Thank you. Oh my love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. Oh my love is like the melody that sweetly played the tune. So fair art thou, my bonny lass, So deep in Luve am I, and I will luve this still, my dear, till the seas gang dry. Till the seas gang dry, my dear, and the rocks melt, we, the sun, I will love the still, my dear, with the sands life shall run. And farther the weed, the only love, the farther the wheel a while, and I will come again, my love, through it worth 10,000 miles.
Thank you. That was beautiful.
Thank you.